Hi, I'm Paul from Mira Showers, and in this video we'll be taking you through a step-by-step installation of the Mira HeatCapture. So what is HeatCapture? HeatCapture is a SAP certified wastewater heat recovery system which makes use of the heat from the water ordinarily lost as wastewater from the shower. This heat is then used to preheat the cold mains supplying the shower itself, as well as any instantaneous hot waters heating the hot supply to the shower, such as a combination boiler or gas-fed hot water heater. As well as increasing the SAP score for the new build property, this also makes the installation much more sustainable and cost-effective for the householder. HeatCapture can be installed three ways. Installation type A works by supplying preheated water to a mixer shower and combination boiler or instantaneous water heater. This method facilitates the most heat recovery from HeatCapture and is the installation type we recommend. Depending on the installation type, however, HeatCapture can also be used as installation type B, where the preheated cold water feeds only the cold supply to a mixer shower. HeatCapture can also be used as installation type C, where the preheated cold water feeds only the cold supply to a combination boiler or instantaneous water heater. HeatCapture contains all of the fittings you'll need to affix the assembly to the wall and make the final connections to the device. In order to install HeatCapture, you'll need 2.4 metres overall headspace from the finished floor surface and the underside of the shower tray or first floor covering. HeatCapture is supplied with two mounting brackets, which should be drilled and secured into the fabric of the building to support the weight of the device. Drill and secure these into place, checking for level as you go. Checking that the HeatCapture device is the correct orientation, it can then be secured into place by tightening the brackets. The wastewater outlet from HeatCapture can then be connected to the soil stack or the wastewater connection for the property. The insertion of the DN50 tube and T-piece can be assisted with the use of a suitable silicone spray lubricant. If the shower tray waste does not include an integral trap, ensure that a trap is fitted before connecting to Mira HeatCapture. Connecting the wastewater supply to HeatCapture is recommended to be done one of two ways. Alternative routing of the wastewater supply into HeatCapture may impact the performance of the heat exchanger. Ensure an adequate fall to ensure proper evacuation of the wastewater and efficient flow through the device. To install the cold mains supply to HeatCapture, remove the blanking plug and install the 3/4 inch reducing bush supplied. No PTFE, thread seal or jointing compound is required for this connection, as the O-ring provides the watertight seal. Following the installation of the reducing bush, the cold mains water connection can be made using a 15mm to 1/2 inch male fitting. Using an appropriate PTFE or thread seal to make the watertight connection. Jointing compounds are not recommended. Preheated water from HeatCapture is classified as a Category 2 fluid risk. The installation of an inline double check valve is therefore recommended. An inline full bore isolation valve is also recommended to comply with water regulations and to aid in the servicing, repair or verification of the double check valve operation. HeatCapture is free from maintenance. The cold mains outlet connection to HeatCapture can then be made using the same approach as the inlet. PTFE or thread seals are recommended over jointing compounds, as these risk entering the water supply and blocking the filters to the shower. We also recommend the installation of a full bore isolation valve on the outlet of heat capture. Where the preheated water from heat capture is to supply the cold supply to a mixer shower, it is recommended that the length of pipe run is kept as short as possible, with a maximum recommended distance of 4.75 metres. To ensure that this preheated water is not inadvertently supplied as cold mains to another appliance, the pipe should be suitably identified. Mira HeatCapture pipe identification tape can be purchased for this purpose. Please air test and commission heat capture in accordance to the relevant regulations in force for mains fed water appliances and wastewater systems. The Mira HeatCapture is now ready to commission and put into use.